Well, what a wonderful clinical performance by the Olympic champion Li Shuirui to beat the former champion Tai Tzu-Ying in our first final this afternoon. Next up is women's doubles. It's an all-Japanese affair, as you can see, and it means for a second year running, Japan is guaranteed a title at the home event. Of course, last year, it was women's singles that was all Japanese because the qualifier Yamaguchi beat Uchida in the women's singles final last year. This year, Japan are going to win the women's doubles. After that, we are going to have men's singles, and the defending champion and four-time winner, Lee Chong-wei, today appearing in his 7th Japan Open final. He's up against Hu Yun, the number 8 seed, who is still looking for his first ever international title. Then we're going to have men's doubles, and the world champions Mohamed Hassan and Hendra Setiawan. They won here last year. They're up against Lee Yong-dae and Yu Young-sung, who have played 3 previous finals in international competitions, and they've won all 3 finals. So they've won every final that they've contested. Then we'll have mixed doubles, and Fuchs and Michels are trying to create history because no German player has ever won a title at the Japan Open previously. They're up against the Olympic champions and 2-time winners here, Zhang Nan and Zhao Yunlei. So that's what we've got coming up. And women's doubles, the draw for the women's doubles, well, by quarter-final stage, we only had 3 different nations represented. And the 3 Chinese pairs that were in the quarter-final stage were all beaten. So both the semi-finals were Korea against Japan. So my goodness me, when was the last time that there was a Super Series semi-final of a women's doubles that didn't involve a Chinese pair? I can't think when that was, but anyway, that's how the 2 Japanese pairs have got through to today's final. So let's have a quick look at the Super Series standings, the Destination Dubai ranking list. And after winning in Singapore, Bao Yi-sin and Tang Jinhua went top of the list. So just before we get underway with the women's doubles, the players I see are waiting in the rings. I'm not sure if we'll have time to show you the Destination Dubai list, but I promise we'll bring that to you a little later on, because there are going to be some changes after today's final, because there will be a new pair at number 1 on the Destination Dubai list. Win or lose, Matsutomo and Takahashi will go number 1. There they are. This, their 5th Super Series tournament final. They are still looking for their first ever Super Series title. 4 previous finals, they've lost them all. For Areika Kakiiwa and Miyuki Maeda, this is their first ever final of any tournament. Prior to this week in Tokyo, the best they'd ever done in international competition was semi-final stage.
審判員をご紹介します。Kakiiwa Reika 選手、Maeda Miyuki 選手、日本。
The finalists in the women's doubles are Reika Kakiiwa, Miyuki Maeda.
The number 4 seeds, Miyuki Maeda and Reika Kakiiwa.
Matsutomo Misaki 選手、Takahashi Ayaka 選手、日本。
Misaki Matsutomo, Ayaka Takahashi.
The number 3 seeds, Misaki Matsutomo and Ayaka Takahashi.
Chinese Taipei.
The umpire is Chen Qishen, Chinese Taipei.
Chen Qishen of Taipei introduced to the crowd, the umpire, and also Cornelia Schroeder of Germany, the service judge. Well, this is the 33rd staging of the YONEX Open Japan. It wasn't until the 32nd staging last year that Japan won their first ever title at their home event. Well, I did ponder a little earlier in the week that once that duck had been broken and Japan had won a title at their home event, whether the floodgates would open and they'd start winning titles at every tournament after that. No, coming true here in the women's doubles. Japan obviously guaranteed the title. But which of the two pairs? Only 2 places difference on the world ranking. 4 and 6, only 1 place difference in the seeding for this event. 3 and 4. But for this pair, the number 4 seeds, Maeda, the 28-year-old, and Kakiiwa, 24, so she'll turn 25 next month. And of course, both of these players highly successful with previous partners. As you can see, their career win-loss record means that they've only recently formed their partnership. That was at the beginning of last year, but last year they still continued to play some tournaments with other partners, especially Maeda, who her long-standing partnership with Satoko Suetsuna came to an end here at the Japan Open last year. And since then, these two have been a regular on the tour. Well, their semi-final yesterday against the number 6 seeds, Jung Kyung-eun and Kim Ha-na from Korea, was the last semi-final on court. It was a marathon match, as you can see, 1 hour and 13 minutes before coming through from a game deficit to win 21-13 in the decider. So to the number 3 seeds, Matsutomo, the 22-year-old, and her partner Ayaka Takahashi on the right as we look at them, 24 years of age. They've been playing together for a number of years. Number 4 in the world ranking. They have been as high as 2. In fact, they spent 16 weeks as world number 2s. But after Singapore, they went down 1 place on the destination Dubai ranking list, so they're down to number 2. They were number 1. Win or lose this final, they will go back up to number 1. Now, looking at their path through to today's final, the only seeded opposition was in the semi-final against Jang Ye-na, the left-hander, and Kim So-young. Very comfortable it was indeed. Well, this will be the 3rd time that these 2 pairs have met each other in international competition. Previous 2 occasions, both being won by Matsutomo and Takahashi. Well, the fans here in Tokyo, they are absolutely delighted that it's an all-Japanese affair. What a wonderful, wonderful atmosphere. We haven't even got underway yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Reika Kakiiwa, Miyuki Maeda, Japan. And on my left, Misaki Matsumoto, Ayaka Takahashi, Japan. Miyuki Maeda to serve to Ayaka Takahashi. Level, play.
So the announcement by the umpire, Chen Chia-shen of Taipei, to get the women's doubles final underway. Number 4 seeds, Reika Kakiiwa and Miyuki Maeda, nearest to us against the number 3 seeds, Mizaki Matsutomo and Ayaka Takahashi. the far side appearing today in their 5th Super Series tournament final.
Service over.
They're looking
One
for their first ever Super Series title. And incidentally, this, their 3rd final of the year. They won the German Grand Prix gold. They lost in the final of the Malaysian Super Series. Will this be their moment, finally? Well, we're about to find out.
2 love.
Oh. It's gone long.
3 love.
Mayuki Maeda there. 4th in the Beijing Olympic Games. Playing with Satoko Suetsuna. Lost the bronze medal playoff match. Oh, well worked by Matsutomo and Takahashi.
4 love.
4-1 lead for the number 4 seeds. Of course, I've just got that wrong, haven't I? They're the number 3 seeds, number 4 in the world, Matsutomo and Takahashi.
5 love.
Oh, so they've got deflected by hitting the top of the tape.
Service over.
Fell wide
1,
of the centre line.
5.
Kakiiwa, the server, is the only player on court with an Olympic medal, a silver medal from London in 2012, playing with Mizuki Fuji. Oh, what a delightful net shot from Matsutomo.
Service over. 6-1.
Well, I was expecting some very, very long rallies. I wonder if the semi-final, an hour and 13 minutes for Maeda and Kakiiwa, well, that's just taken the edge off them physically. Oh, that's a good interception from Maeda.
Service over. 2-6.
Lovely play.
Service over. 7-2.
Oh, just wide. There was a mishit. Oh, there's going to be a challenge. A challenge. They don't agree with the line judge. I have to say, instinctively, I thought that had landed wide.
Line call on sideline.
Well, I think the line judge will probably be proved right. We're using the technology of Hawkeye. Here we go. Yes, it was well wide. Well,
Challenge
well
was
wide
successful.
in badminton terms. Well, that's, in my opinion, a wasted challenge.
4-7. Great. 4-7. Great.
I'm not sure the umpires got the score right. just trying out the new racket, very much a courtesy amongst the players.
Eight, 4. Play.
It's a lovely change of pace.
5, 8.
Beautiful spinning net
Service
shot
over.
from Matsutomo.
9, 5.
Look at that. That shuttle was upside down as Maeda tried to play it. Yeah, she's the only player on court, Maeda, who's contested a Japan Open final previously. That was back in 2009 with Suetsuna. Beaten on that occasion by margin and 1 Xiao Li.
5.
Little confusion. Both going for the shot. Down the centre of the courts, Matsutomo and Takahashi. Very, very good attacking play from Ayaka Takahashi.
11, 6 in the ball.
Straight smash, knew that it was good, and therefore the only possible reply was straight back. And now this is very interesting. Coaches coming on to court. They're obviously their club coaches, because normally in international competition, when 2 players or pairs from the same nation, the coaching staff just stay out of it. But obviously, rather than the national coaches, these 2 pairs have got their club coaches. Now, just to emphasize the point that Japan guaranteed this women's doubles title. They are taking it very, very seriously as to which pair can possibly win. Sadly, that's not always the scenario in sport, but lovely to see it here at the YONEX Open Japan. Lucky net cord there from Maeda.
11.
Good rally. This is the sort of rally I was expecting. Oh, brilliant interception. Yeah. Well, if you were with us for semi-finals yesterday, you would have heard Anders Christiansen, one of the world's top mixed doubles players from Denmark talking about the improvement in Matsutomo and the way she really hunts the shuttle at the net now. Playing mixed doubles has certainly improved her women's doubles as well. Much more adventurous style by Matsutomo and Takahashi. That's very good to see. Lovely block. Change defensive play into attacking play. And there she is again. Yeah, it was the commitment, the willingness to go for the half chance at the front of the courts by Matsutomo that made the difference. That one there. Initially patient play, waiting for the right opportunity. Absolutely magnificent. Nice drop shot, good disguise from Takahashi. And because these top Japanese... Oh, there's Satoko Suetsuna on the right as we look at them. Yes, give us a wave. Former partner of this lady, with whom she reached the semi-final of the Beijing Olympics.
14-7. Play.
Ah, how lovely to see Suetsuna here. Incredible defence. What great rallies. Brilliant. Oh my word. Well, she went for the disguise, drop shot again, did Takahashi. This time it didn't work. Well, considering that they must train against each other, they must be very aware of each other's strengths and weaknesses. The fact that we have seen outright winners because of the disguise just proves how deceptive all these players are with their overhead shots. Well, serve return,
8.
and sometimes third shot. Absolutely vital in doubles. Judgment. Well, a 10-point advantage now for Matsutomo and Takahashi. There's the disguise again that I've just been talking about. It's a lovely change of pace. She's got got a very powerful smash, and because she's used that already in the match, then her disguised drop shots become even more effective. From long, good judgment.
Service over. 9-90.
The pace from the back. Brilliant. Oh, that is fabulous. What a rally.
10.
Initially, I thought that Kakiiwa was just playing everything with the same pace from the back of the court. But that final drive defence across court for the winner was superb. Oh my goodness me, what on earth was she thinking?
11-19.
Thought for a moment she was on a singles court. That wasn't even close. Oh, it was a nice idea from Kakiiwa.
Service over. 20, game point 11.
But making the error gives game point opportunities to Matsutomo and Takahashi. Oh, service fault called.
Service
Oh.
over. 12,
Stopping it.
20.
Oh, service judge. Well, I think she needs this clarified. Cornelia Schroeder of Germany.
Okay.
Let's see, she's called for a double action. No way. Goodness me. I think it may have been a false serve. I think it may have been a bit flat or a bit high, but I wouldn't have called it for a double action. There you go. Well, they're trained in the job. I'm not. Which is why they get the job to sit as the service judge and I don't. It's gone long.
13-20.
Gone wide this time.
First game won by Misaki, Matsumoto, Ayaka, Takahashi.
20 minutes
30.
needed. 21-13, the scoreline. And will it be fifth time lucky for this pair of Matsutomo and Takahashi, 4 previous Super Series tournament finals, 4 times they've been on the losing end. Is it their time?
Seconds. 20 seconds. Okay.
So their confirmation of the opening game, 21-13. Matsutomo and Ayaka Takahashi taking the opening game on their 3rd game point.
Second game. Level. Play.
I do like that block. Oh my goodness me! Oh my goodness, I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all.
Service over.
I was just about to say I love the block to the net. Yes, my goodness me, is she all right? It was the block. Oh, it was all right. She just stumbled. I think she just stumbled. Yeah. I thought initially she'd gone over on her ankle. I think she will be all right. My goodness me, my heart missed a beat there. Worst thing to see in any sport is an injury to an athlete.
1 love. Play.
Yeah. Nice reaction from the fans. Miyazaki Matsutomo,
1-0.
since she started to play a bit of mixed doubles and take mixed doubles a little more seriously 18 months ago, has become a different player. She's become a player that can be a real threat at the front of the court, and it's making a huge difference to her women's doubles. That's a good serve.
2-1. Service over. 2-0.
if she's just lost a little bit of confidence with her movement after that tumble. I know I would. There's that lovely block again. Well, as I suspected, slight hesitation from this lady, Ayaka Takahashi. He hits one smash, and there's the hesitation with the movement. And I'm sure that's a result of that fall just a few rallies ago. It's a clever placement of the smash, aiming towards the right hip of Takahashi. Always very difficult for a right-hander to defend off the right hip. Got to get your body out of the way, give yourself the freedom to play the forehand defense. Oh, super play. All right, Kakiiwa coming forward. One, two, third one she puts away. Well, seems to be a real shift in momentum here. 6-2 the advantage now to Kakiiwa and Maeda.
Service over. 3-6.
Variation. Need to vary the pace, I think, as well. It's the angle.
4-6.
So back level. Good rally again.
Seven, 6.
That's a good comeback. 5 straight points to get back into the lead. Oh, good judgment too. Ooh. I think there was a little thought about should we challenge. Oh no, you were right not to. Jolly good call by the line judge. Well, what was that? Either she was trying to make the challenge, or perhaps she was complaining that opponents were using arm gestures to try and influence the line judge. Oh, well, well. Real intensity out there between these two pairs. That's good.
9-6.
Oh, great interception. That is where she has improved beyond recognition. That is extraordinary. And now the run of points goes to 8. From 2-6 down to 10-6 up. My goodness, what a run. Yeah, finally it comes to an end. And Kakiiwa and Maeda will be mightily relieved about that. I'm surprised the umpire allowed her to tell down in the first place. We're potentially just 1 point away from the mid-game interval. Always landed in.
Service over. 11-7.
Indeed, we were only 1 point from the mid-game interval. Four points the advantage. Having come from a 4-point deficit. And confidence seems to be restored with Ayaka Takahashi after that nasty tumble in the early stages of this second game.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Seven, 8. Well, 7.
Well, we're keeping their score moving forward, moving in the right direction. Matsutomo and Takahashi. Well, I'm thinking of other sports people
8,
who
12.
have made finals of major tournaments but failed to win. 4 final defeats for Ivan Lendl in tennis before he won his first Grand Slam tournament. Same scenario for Andy Murray, now Olympic champion and defending Wimbledon champion in tennis. I wonder if it's going to be the same for Matsutomo and Takahashi, 4 previous Super Series tournament finals. Yeah, it's a good smash. And that's the variation in pace that I like so much.
Service over. 38.
Discrepancy between the two pairs as to whether the shuttle should be changed or not. There's been criticism in the past in some badminton matches when two players or pairs from the same nation played against each other, and question marks have been raised about whether full commitment and effort has been made. There is certainly no question marks here in this match. This is very, very good to see.
58.
Time is running out for Kakiiwa and Maeda. This is quite extraordinary. 14 of the last 16 points have gone to Matsutomo and Takahashi. From 2-6 down. That is incredible. I think I said at the time, do I sense a shift in momentum? I thought that was a shift in momentum for the other pair. How wrong I was. Yeah, good interception again from Matsutomo.
70.
And I think that Matsutomo and Takahashi, they may be number 4 in the world ranking at the moment. They've been as high as 2, and the way they've played this tournament, I think they're a real threat to any pair in world terms.
Service over. 9-70.
New racket. Well, the last time that they played against each other, these two pairs, in the semi-final of the Malaysian Super Series at the beginning of this year, it was 3 tough games. That looks unlikely here today in the final of the YONEX Open Japan. Yeah, well taken. Nice way to finish off the rally from Reika Kakiiwa.
11-17.
Clearly long. Put that away with venom.
12-17.
Yuki Maeda. Yeah, that one was not coming back. 4 straight points. Well, what a strange run of sequence of points. 5 straight points now to Maeda and Kakiiwa. Goodness me. Great rally. Yeah.
Service over. 18-13.
And Maeda and Kakiiwa just couldn't break down the defense of Matsutomo and Takahashi. 3 points away, the number 3 seeds from their first ever Super Series title.
Okay, on court. Yuki. $18-13. Break. Service over.
O'Reilly set up with a good return of serve. Yeah. The defensive lifts were getting shorter and
Service
shorter.
over. 19-14.
Now just 2 tantalizing points to take the title. Oh, goodness me, what a miss by Maeda.
20 match point 40.
6 match point opportunities. Thought for one moment she was going to play that.
15-20.
Good serve. block. She immediately moves forward. That's what she's been doing all match. Matsutomo. Oh, good smash from Maeda.
16-20.
Aim towards the left hip. And will it be third time lucky? Needed 3 game points in the opening game before they converted. This third match point opportunity. Oh my goodness, how did she get that back? It's going wide. Well.
17-20.
3 match points have come and gone, but another 3 remain for Matsutomo and Takahashi. This time, and the long wait is over for Misaki Matsutomo and Ayaka Takahashi in their 5th Super Series tournament final. They have finally won their first ever Super Series title, and how wonderful for them that it's at their home event, the YONEX Open Japan. Their confirmation.
Misaki Matsumoto, Ayaka Takahashi.
21-13, 21-17 in just under 50 minutes of play. Yeah, well, they're absolutely delighted with that, and rightly so. Their 3rd final of the year, their 2nd title, but the first very precious Super Series title to this fine women's doubles pair of Misaki Matsutomo and Ayaka Takahashi. And with their victory today, they will become the new #1 pair on the Destination Dubai ranking list. In the final moment, the victory secured. Well, double delight, I suppose, for Matsutomo and Takahashi. Not only the title, but this was the Destination Dubai ranking after the Singapore Super Series event, because they had been #1. They dropped down 1 place to #2 because Bao Yixin and Tang Jinhua won the Singapore event, but they lost in the quarterfinal. In fact, they pulled out of the quarterfinal here in Tokyo. So it means that Matsutomo and Takahashi will go back up to #1. Kakiiwa and Maeda will remain at #3. Well, the Chinese pair of Ma Jin and Tang Jinhua, they were quarterfinalists here. They will move up 1 place to #5. And also big movers are the Korean pair, because Jang Ye-na and Kim So-young who were 9th. They were down 1 place after Singapore, where they lost in the first round. They will make inroads because they will go up 3 places to number 6. So, of course, the Destination Dubai rankings, there will only be allowed 2 pairs per nation at the Super Series finals to be staged in Dubai in December. And, of course, earlier this week, or perhaps it was last week, the BWF announced that there would be a bonus for where you finish in the top 10 in the Destination Dubai rankings at the end of the year, at the end of the 12 tournaments. So there's an awful lot to play for in these Destination Dubai rankings. Well, it has been a long old wait for Matsutomo and Takahashi. 2 years ago at the Denmark Open, they reached their first Super Series tournament final. Last year, they reached 2 finals in Singapore and again in Denmark. Earlier this year, in the first Premier Super Series of the year, the Malaysian Super Series, they once again reached the final. Here in Tokyo, it was their 5th final, but today they've won their first Super Series title. That is a milestone and a huge step forward. Spare a thought for the beaten finalists. There they are. Well, obvious disappointment for Mayuki Maeda and Reika Kakiiwa sitting down there. Well, that's nice that a little smile and a little exchange of words. Battle on the field of play, friends off it. You can't get any better than that, can you? That's the real delight of sport. So to the prize presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the prize presentation ceremony of YONEX Open Japan 2014, a part of the MetLife BWF World Superseries in women's doubles.
So the players step forward, and lovely to see both beaten semi-finalists from Korea are also here for the prize presentation.
Kim Hana, Korea.
Jang Yena 選手、Kim Soyeon 選手、韓国。
And Jang Yena, Kim Soyeon, Korea.
So Jang Yena and Kim So-young and Jung Kyung-ung and Kim Hana. Well, obviously very disappointing, especially for Maeda. Twice she's been in a Japan Open final, twice she's had to settle for second best. First time was 5 years ago. But for this pair of Matsutomo and Takahashi, finally they have achieved their dream of winning a Super Series title. And for a Japanese player, it can't get any better than winning at home. Your home event, 33rd YONEX Open Japan. And given the strength in depth of women's doubles from Japanese players over the years, it is remarkable that it's only at the 33rd attempt that they've produced the champions.
By Mr. Ben Yoneyama, the president of YONEX.
So Mr. Ben Yoneyama, well, that is actually Jang Yena and Kim So-young, just been congratulated by Ben Yoneyama, the president of YONEX company.
Kakiiwa 麗華選手、前田美幸選手に銀メダルと賞金$9,500ドル。また副賞としてメットライフ有子生命のアンバサダースヌーピーが贈られます。贈呈は世界バドミントン連盟理事ピーター・カルサラが行います。
So Peter Takala, chairman of the events committee on the BWF.
Miyuki Maeda by Mr. Peter Karsara, the chairman of BWF event committee. Also, they received the MetLife ambassador, Snoopy.
It's nice to see the big smile from Miyuki Maeda. She was so bitterly disappointed not to win today's final.
賞金$19,750が贈られます。また副賞としてメットライフアリコ生命のアンバサダースヌーピーが贈られます。
better known to me
贈
as
呈は
Sumiko
公益財団法人日
Katada
本バドミントン協
when she
会
was a player.
柴澄子が行います。
and
Ladies
now
and gentlemen,
chairman
the
of Nippon
championship
Badminton
plate and the medals are
Association,
presented to Misaki
former
Matsutomo,
Japanese
Ayaka
#1
Takahashi,
women's singles player, presenting the gold medals,
together with
and
the prize
of
money
course the YONEX
$19,750
Open Japan
along
Trophy.
with the MetLife ambassador Snoopy. The presenter is Ms. Sumiko Shiba on behalf of the Nippon Badminton Association.
以上で女子ダブルス表彰式を終了いたします。選手の健闘をたたえ、今一度大きな拍手をお送りください。
Kim
Ladies
Hana
and gentlemen, this concludes the prize giving ceremony.
beaten
Once
by
again, please give a big
Kakiiwa
round of
and
applause to the
Maeda
winners.
in their semi-final. But champions at last, and deservedly so, Matsutomo and Takahashi. So with 2 finals completed, 3 more to come. And while Japanese sports fans may be licking their psychological wounds after that 2-1 defeat in the World Football against the Ivory Coast, they've got something to cheer about with their badminton, because Japan have won the women's doubles here at the YONEX Open Japan. Next up will be men's singles with the defending champion and 4-time winner Lee Chong-wei, appearing today in his 7th Japan Open final. He's up against Hu Yun of Hong Kong, who's looking for his first ever title in international badminton. Then we've got men's doubles and the world champions Mohamed Hassan and Hendra Setiawan against Lee Yongdae and Yu Young-sung. Mixed doubles will finish off where the Germans are trying to make history and become the first ever players from their country to win a title here at the Japan Open. Well, as far as the men's singles is concerned, from quarter-final stage, there were 6 different nations involved. The players you can see, well, there was 2 Danes, 2 Chinese, and 6 of the 8 seeds progressed through. Of course, the name there that everybody was talking about was Lin Dan, making his first appearance in a Super Series competition for 27 months since winning the All-England